a time when my best friend and I, hey you guys, good morning, good morning. This is a great morning. Yes. So, you know that it's time for coffee, right? This is your girl, Dr. T, and it's time for coffee. Coffee. Did you get yours? Wake up! Yes. So, yesterday was an exciting day. So, as we're waiting for people to come on, I just want to let you know that we're continuing our series about the power of you. And today, I wanted to come on without any makeup. Today, I wanted to come on and show you that you can still do you without any of the particulars that are out here in the world or what we deem to be beautiful um, and right. You know, we are such a judgment. We have so much judgment on others that sometimes it casts some negative stuff. So I wanted to continue the Power of You series and to begin to definitely talk about getting away from negativity and how you can do that every day. You know, I've been talking about this for a minute, and I'm finding that the more I'm positive, the more negative stuff comes in. You know, if you let me know if you are experiencing that as well. The more that I'm trying to gain more of a positive mindset, you know, there's just this bubble that wants to come around and try to intertwine in my bubble, right? You know, those bubbles can connect. I'm just a science geek. So as we continue in this, I wanted to, as people are coming on, just say, hey, say what's going on. Say what's going on, Dr. T, because this is coffee with me, Dr. T. So I hope you got your coffee. I got mine. And I just wanted to, let me see if I can find it. You know, we are still talking about the power of you. And oh my gosh, it just seems like I don't know at what point does your mind shift exactly, but I would say it's somewhere in your teenage years. You know how when you're a kid, if you were that kid like me, I had I had no fear. Kids don't have any fear unless you put that in them, right? Kids don't have any fear. You can do everything. You're the superhero. You're the superpower, right? And sometimes now, as you get older, some stuff gets in your head. So I created Sustain Your Biz and I created Coffee with Dr. T because this is a time when my best friend and I, we go through our week. And that's why I asked you, how was your week? We go through our week and we sit down. She's not a coffee drinker. I am. So as soon as we get off of here, I will be calling her. She's in New York. And we've been friends since high school. So it actually used to be four of us. Now it's just the two of us, right? So, but that's life. That changes. And how do you go through that? How do you shift your mind into trying to get away from some of the negativity? So I'm loving the attention from yesterday. Don't get me wrong, but I think when I had the makeup on and it was all done up and everything, you know, I got the most likes. And I'll tell you what I did before I go into today's The Power of You, which is a funny story. So, like I said, it was four of us, then it went down to three of us, then it went to two of us as best friends. So the two of us, or the three of us, you know, we fly, we trying to get up in there, we going into the club. So it was one of our friends' birthdays. I have two of my friends whose birthdays were in September. So the good thing about this thing that we did was that we were able to do it in 2 months. I'm a geek. I'm always thinking about what if, let's try something different, right? And that's part of what we're going to talk about today in a good way. So, my other friend, she's like, let's go. We had on these nice dresses, all looking fly, and everything. What's happening. You know what's happening in the club. We're getting, we're getting the attention. So my other friend's birthday was also in September. We was like, we're not gonna dress that way and see what happens. Y'all know what happened. Nobody, no guys came around. Nobody asked about dancing or buying us something to drink. So I say that to say, are we living in a world that is producing, so much on your beauty and not so much on your inner strength, on how you are capable of doing what you need to do without worrying about what others are thinking and how you are perceiving yourself, right? So let me share my screen with you. So that was yesterday, right? That was yesterday. Whoops. That was yesterday. Nice, you know. And that was just a whole bunch of stuff. That was for promos. That was for, different things that, I want to do with staying your biz, with the business. You gotta look cute, right? But who's to say with me not having makeup on today, am I gonna get a lot of hits from today? Again, that's my quirkiness about me. You'll find that I ask those questions and you're like, Dr. T, what is going on with you, right? So that was that. That was yesterday. And so I had a fun day. That was an awesome day yesterday. And it really allowed me to also reflect on some things as well that I'm going to intertwine in the Power of You series as well. So, as we're talking about, let me get my PowerPoint up because I did put that together. As we are talking about the power of you, I wanted to go over with you just quick 4 practical ways that you can crush negativity to achieve success. And that's what Sustain Your Biz Academy is about. Mindset plus sustainability. That's giving you sustainable business practices equals success, right? So you're not alone. And that's the other reason why I did this. Because sometimes you feel like you're in this all alone, right? And you don't really know whether or not somebody is. So I'm gonna be real. You're not alone. Who's watching? Let me know. Say hey. You're not alone in this, right? You're not alone. So most of us are exceptionally hard on ourselves when we consider our flaws and our shortcomings. So again, I came to you with the purest of heart this morning, and no pretenses, no makeup, no anything, because I want you to see my flaws, right? I want you to see me with who I am, because I don't always. That was one of the questions yesterday. Like I don't always wear makeup. I don't even like lashes. It was like a push for them to put lashes on me yesterday. I didn't like my eyebrows. Like it was just a whole bunch of things. Oh no, because I don't do all of that. So I like who I am, and I don't wear a whole bunch of makeup. If anything, I wear lipstick, right? So we're hard on ourselves when we consider our flaws and shortcomings, right? We can find ourselves easily stuck in some struggles that we know we can solve, but we just don't know how to begin, right? We're afraid of failure. Who isn't? Raise your hand, right? Of getting it wrong, then let negativity crush our dreams. Think about that. If you tend to let negativity rule your life, you'll never realize your dreams. Here are 4 practical ways that you can break the negativity in your life to achieve success in anything you set out to do. Now, hear me out. I know sometimes I ask questions, and because I ask those questions, people think I'm negative. And maybe that's because I'm in a home where everybody's asking 50 million, 100 questions, but I'm not asking them to be negative. And maybe that's a thing that I need to ask of myself. Are you being negative when you're asking those questions? No, I'm just asking the question because what you stated wasn't clear. So when somebody's asking you questions, don't think that it's a negative thing. So the first thing is speak kindly to yourself. Love yourself, right? If you don't maintain kind thoughts and loving feelings toward yourself, that's why I say reach out, hug yourself, right? Sometimes you just need to hug yourself. Oh, hold on. I forgot something. Give me a second. And if you can't, if you're not sure about hugging yourself, a friend of mine, we had a girls' night, and we had a friend night, and she all gave us um, bears, and we were thinking, and I'm stealing this from her. We were thinking that um, she was just giving us bears, right? She was just giving out. And I was like, got love, got a lot of love. And she was like, now I want you to take it, and I want you to just talk into the bear like you would talk to yourself, and then give that bear or that a hug, like you're hugging yourself. And I thought that that was the most genuine thing that anybody can do, and it was just the most positive feeling that just entered the room, and that negativity just like went out the door, right? So it was just, and I still have my beer. I still hug my beer, right? So maybe you can't, to look at yourself, but maybe get a bear, get a teddy bear. And I just added an item. See there, Lord Jesus. Um, you know, I digress because I just had a aha moment. See what happens when I'm teaching? You also get an aha moment. So speak kindly to yourself. The words you speak to yourself have the power to either build you up or tear you down. So if you're constantly talking negative to yourself, then you're constantly going down. And I'll tell you what I talked to some teens about a couple of weeks ago. I asked them, who thinks negative before going into a test? Almost all the teens raise their hand. It's like, stop. Just say you're going to pass. Even if you don't pass, just say you're going to pass. All that negativity comes in, and it makes it hard for you to think. So stop allowing your critical inner voice control your life. Allow yourself to ignore the voices when it is filling your mind with negative thoughts or self-doubt. Trust me, again, the power of you to do this. You are not alone. There are so many times when I'm like, God, I can't do this. Like, why are you like, I'm not going this way? Or no, I can't come on and speak about positivity when I'm not feeling positive. You can. You really can. The second thing is reinvent your world. Your world is shaped by the way you see yourself. So, like I said, like this bear. So even when I look at this bear, it's got love. You know, I even went and bought pillows, and a couple of them said, "Be thankful." You know, so change your world. Like when I come downstairs, it says blessed. Like when I come down the steps, the pillows say blessed. You know, so just things of that nature. It doesn't have to be grand to shape your world, right? It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be something as little as maybe you buy like a new coffee mug and say you're the best. That could be the smallest of smallest things, and that could be something that really transforms your mindset. And then by changing your inner attitude you have toward yourself, you can improve your outer experiences in your life. Start by believing that anything is possible. Remind yourself daily that nothing is impossible, right? Once you choose to see yourself in a new light, you stop worrying about what you can't do and begin to dream about what you can. And I may follow up on this part a little bit more. I'm going to read that again. Repeat after me. Once you choose to see yourself in a new light, you'll stop worrying about what you can't do